crash happened in February of 2019. And that changed everything. That set in motion things that were going to happen because of the criminal charges related to that case as well as the civil.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
In the aftermath of the boat case, things changed. The pace of the stealing increased. In fact, that's when he stole the money from the Satterfield. Ultimately stole about $4.5 million between the Satterfields and others. And unlike other cases, Tony Satterfield, who was the son of his longtime housekeeper, he took all of it. Took every bit of it. And that is coming to a head as we move into the spring of 2021. Because there had been some publicity, and you heard from Tony Satterfield that he was, the defendant reached out in the spring of 2021 because there had been publicity and saying, hey, I'm still working on the case, everything's fine, I'm still working on the case, it's good. But the reality is the defendant didn't have that money to pay it back. And he had one saving grace. Because as you've heard, they don't get paid until the end of the year. And his saving grace was the Ferris case, which they tried in December. They get the verdict and get paid in March, and that's when he convinces Chris Wilson to send those $792,000 in fees to him. But the problem is that only lasted for about 2 months. $792,000 only lasted for about 2 months. Then he's running out of money again. Meanwhile, you've heard in the boat case that Mark Tinsley
coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between
large
St.
personal recovery
and the UFC Hall of Famer, Matt Hughes.
Because he thought, as many people did, that he was wealthy and had a lot of money. When they said he didn't, he filed a motion to compel. You've heard testimony about whether or not that had been granted, but it doesn't change the fact.
Well, it should be interesting to see how it goes for him here tonight. This is a high-level wrestler of the highest order. No questioning the cardio. He's got a big fight in front of him here tonight.
Every time he steps foot into the octagon, he does one thing, and that's embrace the grind. He gets right in your face, he pushes forward, he gets to the clinch, loves a single leg takedown, he can grab your leg. It's like getting caught in a vice grip, getting grabbed by a crocodile. He is going to finish it. He starts to run his feet immediately. When he can get you moving, he is always looking to advance from position 1 to position 2 to eventually finishing that great single leg that he possesses.
And when he closes the distance, best of luck trying to buck this guy off to you. He does pummel drills in his sleep. Big fight then.
Or he may be trying to hide assets.
All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction.
All these
GSP,
things
wildly
coming
popular,
to
not
a
just
head.
in his native Canada, but
Finances
around the
are falling
world. Many
apart. You
people
heard from
see
the banker.
believe,
You
pound for
heard
pound, that
where
George
his
St. Pierre
finances were
might be
at.
the greatest UFC fighter of all
June
time.
He is one of the greatest fighters of all time.
You saw
If there
what
was
happened
an
with the
MMA
leg.
Mount Rushmore, George St. Pierre
In a short
would be
period
on
of time,
everybody's list
he
of
was
top 5
negative
fighters of all time.
3%.
Just an ability to mix everything together. He was truly the evolution of
June
mixed
7th,
martial arts,
2021,
wrestling, striking to
he
the
was in the
ground.
office.
The guy that did everything and did
He
everything
was
well,
working on the boat
and it
case,
made the level
working on
of
those
mixed martial arts
disclosures.
grade. Everyone was trying to catch GSP.
Gene Secretary came in, started him about those fees that he no longer had.
Come on, John, don't do it to me.
Or tail of the tape.
And on June 7th, 2021, he tells this to Gene Secretary. His father, Randolph, has had
All right, so
a
the
very
fight is
difficult
now
time.
underway. On
While
one side, you have the
they
fighter
might
who
have
does
said it was
everything well.
positive
Taking
news,
out
the
a
reality is
grappler
that
on
he
the other
was
side.
very, very
It's
sick.
just
He
see
had
how
always
long
been
he can keep it up.
someone
I mean, Damian Maia may
to
be
borrow money.
the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is
How do you
unbelievable.
know that? We're going to talk in detail about that.
And there's a takedown attempt.
Timeline.
Just unable to quite find that range.
Timeline.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, and he gets tagged. Nice combination there, and might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just tweak that head off the center.
He was landing one before, now he's throwing everything in
His lies,
combination, and they're all
the
landing.
actions afterwards.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Hughes.
We'll go over each of those.
Nice strike.
Before we get to that, though,
Just over
finish
3
out.
minutes to go.
Because in the wake of
Real quick leg kick.
everything
Continues to
changed.
mix it up, going to the head, mixing
All
in
those
some
things
body
that were
shots.
coming to a head immediately go away.
Oh,
It's a different world now. They're not asking about the fair speed. When you heard testimonies today,
tags him with the
Tinsley
left.
That left
doesn't
hand
believe
has
the
been
case
really
is going to have the same value.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on the
The
body.
case
He
changed
needs to get
after
into
this
space
tragedy.
so that he doesn't get finished.
He's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once
Most
this
case
fight
hearing
gets to the
goes away.
ground.
And
Now
everyone
trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
worked. Because it allowed him to borrow $250,000 from Johnny Parker, his law partner, who of course wouldn't have been that money.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Apply for, you send that money to Chris Wilson, convince Chris Wilson to pay another $150,000 of his own money, and then send an email
All right,
to
full
the
guard
firm
here,
that
DC. What does he
everything
need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Within
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground
May,
and pound strikes here.
September
If you're the
3rd,
opponent,
after being
you've
forced
got
to
to
resign,
intelligently defend or the
your buddy
referee's
Chris
gonna
Wilson is trying to see him, comes and sees him on September 4th, confronts him about what he's been doing.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round.
Within 2
So the fight
hours,
was really caught in a submission
he's out
there.
of the way.
Just as the horn sounded, safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go.
Accountability was at
60
his
seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head
detailed
kick
mind
would have had me
went
out
so far as
for
to
good.
draw a competent
I
composite
survived.
sketch with the police of this assailant. And
Matt
the
Hughes
accountability
isn't
that arrived at his
comfortable,
doorstep again. Try to get it to go away, and it worked for a little while. People thought, oh my gosh, what's happened to him?
Look at the
You'd
whip
be
action
suspicious
that
about
comes
it.
with throwing that kick.
But this time it fell apart really quickly. So his own
GSP
brother
gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively.
case fell apart.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to
This
range.
was the setup.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative
Seems like a
ease.
Yeah,
story
he's doing
that's
a
far
great job of
removed
really
from the
overwhelming his opponent with activity. Ooh,
It's a
head kick
different
lands.
story like has never been seen before. But the reason is that he is a different
Again,
man.
going back to the jab just out of range.
Kind of stories that we've seen.
You don't really
This is a
stand
different
after
set of
you take a head
circumstances
kick like
that
this.
we've seen before.
That is such
And it's
toughness.
certainly
Keep
easy to
your feet.
understand. You have a middle-aged man who's outwardly successful,
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the
Has
ground
a
with this
strong
guy. You don't
family
want to mess
legacy.
around for too long. Going for the arm here.
who has a prominence in the community and a reputation,
He's gonna attack armbar here.
but is living a lie. He's living a
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
leads to, can lead to those questions being
All right, so he postures up, not tapping out tonight. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
For years, husband still in signs, goes back as far as he Those pressures mount.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, he postured up there. Nicely done. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Maybe an opportunity to get a choke here.
Yeah, he lifts the head and goes under. Looks like he's trying to get a Bulldog Choke. Oh! This is the choke that your uncle used to do to you when you were a little kid because you didn't have the power
This might
to get
just
out
be
of
a matter of time.
to Bulldog Choke.
His opponent by way of submission.
Certainly not professional. You go for a few concepts. One of the most important concepts is the fundamental role. One of the fundamental roles that
Watching a wild and wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through that.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
You can rely on part of a witness's testimony, all the witness's testimony, one against many, many against one. It's up to each one of you individually to make
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner.
A few of those are the demeanor of the witness on the witness stand, whether the witness has a reason to be biased, whether the testimony of the witness was contradicted on one hand or supported or corroborated on another.
Result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win but get the finish.
All against one against others.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is
portions of the
back,
witness's testimony.
he looks for submissions over and over again.
Same thing goes for
Eventually,
experts.
he found one
Expert is a
tonight
legal
and got the desired
determination
result.
that allows them to give an opinion. Just because someone's qualified as an expert doesn't mean that you have to accept their opinion. You can judge that based on your assessment of the credibility and the relevance and the believability of that testimony. There's nothing different about that when someone's an expert. Beyond a reasonable